Hello everyone and thanks for watching Edupedia World Videos. I am S.K. Puri, your faculty for organization behavior. Today the topic is perception and individual decision making, part 2. In part 1 we have dealt with various aspects of perception as well as individual decision making. In this particular session, we will go further into the same. Now, let us analyze the various aspects which are done one by one. First, let us take creativity and decision making. Now, creativity is the ability and power to develop new ideas. Creativity is some kind of idea generation. And what is the difference between creativity and innovation? Innovation is the final use of the new ideas. So innovation is actually the implementation of the creative ideas. Creativity and innovation involves brainstorming, which means divergent thinking and generating ideas, and then afterwards it is convergent thinking in selecting among the various alternative solutions that we have found during brainstorming, or what you call the divergent thinking. Creativity and decision making has become all the more important nowadays because of the rapid changes, and we have to develop new technologies, new products, new markets and new solutions to the problems, and hence there is more importance of creative managers and creative leadership. Now let us understand the creative manager. Who is a creative manager? In the present day of rapid change, we need managers who are creative, having ability to produce novel and useful ideas. There is a need for creative leadership too. Now people have a issue in the mind that everybody cannot be creative. Well, the studies show that in the appropriate environment, virtually all people are capable of being creative, although the degree of creativity may vary. And hence, given an appropriate environment, we can enhance the creativity of the people and make them use creative problem solving in making decisions. Now let us understand the second aspect today, which is intuition. Many of the decisions are made by intuition and not made by some data analysis. Now intuitive decision making is an unconscious process created out of distilled experience. Intuition is a kind of inner knowing. It has been observed that intuition is many times used in decision making. Hence, do not forget intuition while making decisions. Now let us understand the third topic of the today, that is delegation. We all understand that as we go higher and higher, we have to use delegation, because the whole of the work we cannot do ourselves. A person who tries to do everything himself is always stressed, and hence we must develop delegation skill. Delegation of authority is delegating the authority for making the decisions. So you delegate the authority to your subordinates, give them the role, brief them what you want, and they will be doing the decision making. So delegation is a very important aspect in decision making. Now the fourth aspect today is the programmed and the non-programmed decisions. All decisions are not programmed. At the same time, all decisions are not non-programmed. A programmed decision is one which is using structured or routine work. In a structured or a routine work, we have got programmed decisions because it is again and again the same process and the same decision making. But when we are going in for unstructured novel situations like developing new technology, new product or modifying product, going for new markets, going for global marketing, we have to go for non-programmed decision making, which are used for unstructured, novel and ill-defined situations of a non-recurring nature. As we understand that decision making can be programmed as well as non-programmed. The next topic is centralization versus decentralization. In the organizations, depending upon the activity, there is centralization or decentralization in decision making. For example, let us take procurement in defense or procurement in a corporate, let us say Steel Authority of India or Bharat Heavy Electricals, or let us say any private company, Hindustan Lever. There will be certain decisions which will be centralized. That means only at the central place the decision will be made. In the decentralized, the decisions are made where the activity is happening. This is very clear from a very prominent example of centralized versus decentralized procurement. So the last item of today's talk is ethics. Ethics in decision making. Ethics is a very important thing. Ethical people do not do unethical things. We all know that corruption is a very bad thing in corporate as well as government. High ethical standards may be set in an organization as a culture of the organization. In the last 1 decade, we have seen in our country, e-governance has come in almost all fields. E-governance in rural sector, urban sector, healthcare, in various government departments as well as corporate. E-governance has set in good amount of transparency and accountability in corporate as well as government departments. Where e-governance is there, the chances of corruption reduces to almost zero, and that brings ethics in decision making. Thanks again for watching today's video.